Hey guys, welcome to today's Let's Play. Today we are playing a game called Kona. This is video 2 of our series. We will go ahead and jump in here, the Moth's garage. When we last left off, we found that frozen guy in the garage, I think. Not sure what else there was to do. There was a lot of little side quests and stuff that we were kind of tracking. So we're going to kind of just dive in and see what the next piece might be. So I don't remember there being... There's a journal. This might tell us what we're supposed to be doing here. Because I don't really know. I know, like... We've just been kind of flying by the seat of our pants. We have some photos. There's a map. Which is good. This kind of tells us... Okay, so we're in Lamoth's garage. Ice cave. Old Rosaire. Doctor. There's the ice wall. Roy, Bedard, rest stop. So we were looking for Gilles Lachance, right? Wasn't that who we were looking for? The frozen guy? I think. I don't remember. I think that was the name of the dead guy, was Gilles Lachance. That was like the first frozen guy we found. Let me out! Let me out! There's an awful lot of wolf tracks in this game. I'm not entirely sure. Like, these go nowhere. But
Carl still wasn't done with the mechanics place.
We'll go back. Don't you worry, narrator. Okay, so if we can... Okay, we can pull up our map. Oh, while we drive. Look at that. I'm an idiot. I wasn't sure where the heck we were going before. Can we maybe put the map away while we're driving? Thanks. Thanks. I just was flying blind, so to speak. Like, I knew we had to go somewhere, but I didn't know where we had to go. I've just been kind of exploring, but I think we actually have an objective, which was to find that first dead guy, which we found in the snow. Now wait, hold on. Did we miss our turn? No, we're good. We're gonna keep going straight. Oh, we can turn on the radio? I want to turn on the radio. It is so hard to see in this freaking snow. I mean, I get it. It's Canada. It's supposed to be snowy, but... Like, why would you choose to live in this place? It's awful. There's just snow absolutely everywhere. I'm sure that Canada has its own natural beauty. Sure. Still going straight. But, I mean, overall, not a fan. Not a fan of snow. I would not get this myself. Don't entirely understand the appeal, but that's me. I'm a summer flip-flop guy. That's what I do. Wear shorts and flip-flops year-round. Don't do snow. Don't do cold. To each their own. Out we go. Okay. Next house. Lachance. This is where we wanted to go. Lachance's house. I was so overwhelmed by the amount of stuff happening in the last time we played this. There were so many things that I had to get used to. I didn't even stop and I wasn't even like, oh, you know what? We have a map. Maybe we should check the map. Didn't even cross my damn mind. Here's more of that ice. Does that mean there's another frozen person inside? There is. I thought so. Then we have to go inside in order to see it. I mean, the good news is that even though we got sidetracked, we found a lot of new places.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone. otherworldly ice had struck again. The woman's hopes and dreams were frozen in eternity.
Aw, sadness. At least the ice is an equal opportunist. I thought it was only going after men.
Something was hidden under the
Okay,
stairs.
that's good to know.
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
Did I? Well, red usually means dread. Red equals dread in video games. For those of you not in the know. Yeah, we're good. Footprints?
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately. It seemed like secrecy was
Seems like it.
in this house.
Giselle. Frost
The
relationship.
veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Jill's loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Okay, so this is his wife. First frozen guys. September. Mother once told me when I first met Jill that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot, and as the years fly by, I'm seeing the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Gilles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. He growls, genuinely thinking he's scary, but everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Gilles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's a rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is that blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Gilles is way out of his league. But Gilles doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in the kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Gilles is master of nothing. He is a slave and forever will be. I often look at that safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall in which he stores all those incriminating documents he intends to use. And I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. Aw, Gilles. Oh wait, was there another page? There might have been. Oh wow, there's so much stuff. It said other page. Wait. Giselle's diary. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So, yeah. It is true that Hamilton would still have to figure out the combination of the safe where everything is hidden. Only problem is Gilles himself tends to forget the combination. He has a trick to help him remember. His father's first initial followed by 3 numbers I had to engrave behind his pendant. Was that the 739? Could possibly have a hard time remembering 3 simple numbers about my Gilles. Gilles has trouble sleeping. He will flail his arms and legs in his sleep. I told him that his blackmail business would be hard on him. But that's the problem with idiots. They always think they're the smartest person around, no matter how hard you try to shake them. Hamilton found out, and then we're done for. We've had to move to Val d'Or and live with a small fry. I'm shaking as I write this. I can't believe I've taken part in this tragedy. I haven't done anything. Why do I feel so guilty? Poor girl. She was so young. Poor girl. What did you do? Looks like they're repainting the whole house. Painkillers. Dig it. Nothing else in here. I think there was a wood stove out here we can light. Yeah, because it's super frosty in here. Oh no, I'm missing stuff. Fire starter. I don't know that I have any matches, though. Right? Is that what I'm missing? Oh, no, I got him. Ah! Gotcha. Open up some cabinets. Doesn't mean much of anything. I love that you can dick around in everybody's stuff. I can just open whatever I want. I want this. I want to take that. She dead. She not gonna care. Steak. Like, I'm gonna take your steak. Whatever. The food still seems good, though, so it's not like this could have happened a terribly long time ago, right?
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked. It's likely that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped.
What a waste. I have yet to find a clock that works. Yeah, look, it's stuck at 3 o'clock. Weird. Chez Lachance changes hands.
The general store, along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Founded by Bertrand Lachance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lachance, is one of Manistan's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as booming as it once was. Gilles Lachance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Gilles Lachance still helms the register. So Hamilton bought the store. He was the guy that we found dead first inside the store.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find the record player only to find the records weeks later in some random...
Ah, here's the safe.
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
So, we had a code. We had that, hold on, it should be on our journal. I think it was 739. Let's see. Flip, flip, flip. Yeah, we're missing a lot of mysteries. That's okay. So, Lachance. I know it was in here. Hamilton's murder. Oh, look at all these freaking question marks. Look at this. We did, right? We had a code. The young woman. Hamilton's murder. Why am I not seeing it? There, 739. 739 engraved. What is that? So a small detail may be pointed. It's a necklace with the number 739. What is that about? So, but I don't remember what the letter was. I mean, I guess we'd have like a 1 out of 26 chance of guessing. Oh, or Bertrand Lachance. First initial, 739.
Ah, moving. What a pleasant activity.
First initial.
Of course, you'll find the record player only to find
7.
the records weeks later in some random box.
3. Ah! Solving mysteries all day, all day. Yeah, alright.
Moving.
We get it.
Pleasant activity. Of course, you'll find
compromising
the record player
document.
only to find the records weeks later.
William Hamilton is a crook. He has been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included, like the infamous Seraphine Poudre. I know I'm butchering these names again. I apologize. To the people of Canada, I apologize. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to the federal authorities in regard to the acquisition of his damn mine. The fact that he has to use his henchmen to instill terror within the village will not sway the tribunals down in Montreal, but the fact that he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it making the front page. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Hamilton is not only a crook but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I don't believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. Huh. So the wife said that they killed somebody. Gilles is saying that they killed somebody. And Hamilton had something to do with it.
What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping
Clearly.
underway here. The place looked barely habitable.
This narrator is so catty, I love it.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Cigarettes? I don't know what these cigarettes are supposed to do.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
Box full of Harlequin novels. So, I don't think there's anything else up here. So there's a couple things I think we needed to do. We needed to get that ski up and running. The motor ski. We needed to find booze for that old dude that tried to shoot us. I mean, we have like a couple different side missions we could be doing. There's a house not far from us either, across the way. The Bedard's Boudoir. The Bedard's abode. Alright. Here's a shed. Sheds usually have cool stuff. Little secrets and things. Get our light out. There's a bottle. Exploring. Solving mysteries.
A true Catholic always strives to keep lowly temptations at bay. Obviously, Carl thought, someone in this house wasn't doing a good job at upholding the Holy Bible's teachings.
I guess because I found all that booze? Oh, wow, yeah. That's a lot of bottles. Looks like someone had to hide their habits. That's a lot of booze, Bedard. That's enough of that. That music was fun for a while. It gets old fast. I got tired of it pretty damn quick. So... what's the deal? Nothing? Alright. We'll come back should we need to. I don't see anything else to do in there. So, let's maybe look around the back real quick. Do some exploring, some investigating. What's this little garden?
Carl smiled at the sight of the nicely protected garden. Hopefully, the Bedards had managed to dig every last potato out before the sudden snowfall. Carl was no burglar. He didn't need to resort to petty techniques such as window breaking to find his way in. A good detective simply looks for keys where gullible souls hide them.
Let's see. If I were a gullible soul, I would hide it under the
What's even
map.
the point of locking your door? If everyone hid their key in the same place.
Heh.
Carl was starting to feel like his investigator life lacked challenge. The house
Alright,
smelled
we
like
need a
incense. The
fire
kind that
starter.
reminds you of the good Lord, of peace.
We need a fire starter.
Religion was very influential throughout Quebec many years ago.
You're a
Indeed,
fire
it was
starter.
surprising that Carl did not come across a single chapel since arriving here.
Fire starter. TV is on the other side. So why is it facing that way? I wonder. How do they draw the sun? Oh yeah, look, the sun's separate. I used to love Etch-a-Sketch when I was a kid. People make crazy pictures with Etch-a-Sketch. People got crazy mad talent. Alright, there we go. Got a nice toasty fire. Warm our tootsies. And turn that off. No loose change in the cracks. No sound on the line. I kind of assumed. Okay, there's back outside. Okay. What's in the fridge? Oh, there's a note. Can I read the note? 100%. Bravo. I'm assuming their kid's dead, too. I would imagine. The only person I've seen alive so far is that old dude that tried to kill us.
Perfect cookie-cutter Catholic family, most likely attending church every Sunday. Who knew that giraffes thrived in the North
Oh my
Pole?
god, look at the little giraffe.
The praise for toys was stupefying.
Wow. You're my best friend. I want to take you with me. Can we go on adventures?
Who knew that giraffes thrive in the North Pole?
Whatever.
The craze for toys was stupefying.
Oh, God.
Love of religion and ancestors was rooted deep inside the hearts of Canadians of old, to which the Bedards appeared to be closely related.
Well, that's great, but you got this nun watching you take a dump. You sit here on the toilet, and then the nun's just watching you, trying to look away, like, oh, what evil hath befallen?
Spent
Oh,
her days washing the filth off her kids' diapers.
the baby too.
The empty cradle sent an eerie feeling down Carl's spine, as if minutes ago someone just grabbed the baby and made a run for it.
Or, there's an ice baby somewhere in this house. Works of art from a future artist. Marie's diary, page 1.
Jean-Luc Bedard had without a doubt been the closest man in the village to William Hamilton, otherwise known as Uncle Willie.
August 16th. I have a diary just like Mom. Unlike her, though, I don't wear a long face when writing, but I do love to write my thoughts. And about Martin most of all. I love talking about him. I think he loves me, too. Just like in Romeo and Juliet, people don't like it when I see him, only because he's a bless. But just like in the story, nothing can stand in the way of true love. August 18th. I lost my appetite. I can't sleep anymore. Every waking hour, intense shivers run through my body. Dad's making me see Dr. Beaupre, with his big hands touching me everywhere, his foul breath exhaling all over my face. Yuck. I'm not sick, I'm in love. I love Martin so much, there's nothing I like better than thinking about us playing together. Like we always do. I wonder if he found the key I lost the other day. It was pretty sad when I did, because for his dad's garden shed, and Martin has always been afraid of him. I think Martin's dad is a bit like Dad's God. The key fell in a burrow next to the shed. Poor Martin, he cried like a baby, but I still love him. Mom often cries when she feels lonely. I think there's no reason for her to cry. Mom can be stupid sometimes. Dad works a lot, because of that wealthy Englishman buying everything. That's what notaries do. They make sure that people get what they're paying for, basically. It's complicated, but that's how Dad explained it to me. The rich guy doesn't look half as bad as Martin told me he was. When I saw him this morning at Dad's office, he told me, "Call me Uncle Willie." I found that pretty funny, plus he gave me candy. Okay, it's kind of old and dry, but still candy. I think Dad gets along well with Uncle Willie, because when he's with him, he laughs the same way he does with Father Label. I had to gobble up Dr. Beaupre's horrible medicine, because if I hadn't, I wouldn't have made it to Christmas, or so he said. I haven't seen Martin in weeks, nor did I go to school for that matter. Dad has been praying beside my bed every morning for a while now. And at bedtime, too. Today, he went hunting with Uncle Willie, and he told me to ask God to bless him in my prayers. I think it has to do with the medicine, that only the richest of rich can afford. Dad told me he'll be praying for Uncle Willie until the day he dies, and that I should do the same. God, Father Label, and now Willie. I wonder when Dad finds time to pray for Santa Claus. How can Mom be so stupid, and she's getting fat, too? She cries like a newborn puppy all the time. Ouch. It's so annoying. I came across Martin today. He seemed pretty thin and maybe kind of dirty. He doesn't look as neat and presentable as Uncle Willie, that's for sure. Huh. Okay, so some people, like the people in this house, liked William because he obviously paid for this girl's medical treatments, whatever was wrong with her. Some people hated him. And now, I think we found a clue, because we couldn't get into that shed that we were trying to get into before, and I think it's here on the property outside, so we'll look for that in a little bit too. Solving mysteries, finding clues. Sylvie's diary.
The guards had vacated the premises. Carl gathered they would be of no help.
Jean-Luc never had a knack for mathematics. Try as he might, he'll never realize that he simply cannot be the father of the child I'm bearing. But how can I be sure? I have to keep this a secret, at least until the time is right, when it'll be safe. Oh. Sylvie's getting a little something on the side. That's why she's always crying. Dr. Beaupre told me it would start showing soon, that I couldn't keep it hidden forever. Gotta muster courage, he said with his usual condescending tone. Courage to face what's coming. But he doesn't get it at all. For him, I just had some childish affair. He doesn't realize I brought eternal damnation upon myself. Marie is very sick, and Jean-Luc plunges into despair. I told him nothing about the evil growing inside me. Sometimes I get the feeling he can see right through me. My Marie's suffering, and I'm the one to blame. Oh, Lord Almighty, why do children have to pay for their parents' sins? Marie has recovered, but there's something really gloomy about her now. She always seems so sad. Maybe she caught a glimpse of what dying is like. What if she's an unhappy child now because of me? Jean-Luc truly honored me 2 nights ago. If the baby makes it, maybe Dr. Beaupre could convince him it was born prematurely. It's the only way out. We're heading to Lac Saint-Jean tomorrow to visit Jean-Luc's mother. I need to. The situation is untenable now, and we fear the worst. So she had an affair, but she's calling it evil. So I wonder who she had an affair with. If she, how can she be? How can I be sure? And, okay. Look at those little small town secrets. We're just rooting around. Who is she sleeping with? Who is she doing? Let's go find out. That's half the fun of this game. Small town secrets. But there should be a key outside that we need to go find by the shed. So snowy. Alright, here's the road. If I'm looking for the Bless residence, I'm going the wrong way. It's definitely behind me. I think it was like the first house we came across with the mailbox, I think was the Bless house. I shouldn't be driving. Look at this map. It's gonna cause an accident. Alright, where are you? More loads. So folksy. So rustic. Alright, Roy's house. Royces? The Royces. Good old Royces. Aw, puppers. I hope the dog made it. I don't give a crap about anybody else. I hope the dog's okay. Note from Jean Roy. We fled. It was getting too dangerous. More people live in North Monistan. It will be safer there. Jean Roy. Well, you left your door unlocked, Jean.
Canadian house, except for the absent horde of kids that would normally be swarming about.
I don't want to jinx myself as I'm looking through all this stuff, but fire starter. But I haven't had the need for any of my first aid kits yet. I was expecting wolves or something to be attacking me regularly. I don't know that I've encountered anything that's tried to hurt me yet. I mean, aside from the car accident. I'm sure something will try to kill me later. I'm certain. Nothing in the fridge. Alright, we got no more of that. The fantasy, page 1. Matthew had yet to add murder to his curriculum. He was fond of new experiences, especially the most thrilling ones, and taking the life of a flesh-and-bone individual, who the night before was still able to think, dream, fantasize, calculate, read, held the promise of exhilarating sensations. Unlike Raskolnikov, it wasn't about axing an old Jewish hag to pieces to test some lunatic theory. Not at all. Matthew just wanted to know how it felt. It seemed so simple, horribly simple. He didn't have any particular victim in mind. Like most people, his desires ran quite wildly, so he had only a vague idea of them in mind. He pondered using a rifle or a knife, assassinating a young girl and an old man. He tried to focus on practicability. His victim would have to be defenseless. Bodybuilding wasn't exactly Matthew's strong suit. He would have to act spontaneously, but not too much. He wasn't that eager to learn what spending the rest of his life in prison would be like. Some experiences carry just too high a cost to be worth it, really. So there's some sort of aspiring author living in this house. I'm assuming. Was there anything else in here, or just the fire No. Cool. Dope. Dope.
The photograph was snapped not too far from here, Carl noticed. The couple seemed to be very good friends. The couple radiated something akin to lightheartedness, to freedom. Perhaps some people out there truly found a way to live happily ever after.
More painkillers. Yes, like I'm finding all these painkillers. I'm not sure what these things are for. Pure jasmine. Is that like cat litter? No, it's toilet paper with a cat on it. Got it. The cat threw me off. Like, why would you have cat litter in your bathroom? More cigarettes. The fantasy, page 2. It was around that time that Matthew met Beatrice, of mediocre beauty at best, the girl with her distinctive features, cheeks covered with large pox-like freckles, a Jew nose, wow, okay, oily forehead, tired but vibrant eyes, shaded red hair, slender as a child body, chirpy laugh, you name it. It was the very image of innocence. That happened to be precisely the kind of victim Matthew was picturing in his mind, though. One night, as he was contemplating the ceiling from his bed, he swore to himself again and again, "I'll kill her." His dreams were later filled with images of the imminent crime. He had come up with a simple enough plan. One fine evening, he would visit her place, to become familiar with the area's intricacies and feel closer to the impending murder, to slowly dig into Beatrice's thoughts, desires, dreams, and abilities. This way, he would be able to get a concrete sense of what his sinister deed would be, stripping away from the very fabric of life. The whole thing would take 2 days, a week at most. Oh, I wonder who the little author is.
All manners of clothing were gone, as if the Rois drove out of town with their closet in tow.
Monopoly, you win if you pass go. Huh. Oh, this is page 4. Do we have page 3 or did we miss page 3? Okay, we'll read this one first, then we'll read page 4. The first time he met Beatrice, however, she was unexpectedly revealed her troubled origins to Matthew. She was adopted at the age of 4, and recalling her former life still gave her a hard time. She played the piano in a graceful manner that people often thought she may be the natural offspring of a musical virtuoso. She always cried before falling asleep, torn from the inside by a dreadful pain she couldn't explain. She confided to him so profoundly, that Matthew couldn't even get enough, coming back every night to learn every single thing of what would come out of that delicate mouth after pulling one last breath out of it. Every night he reflected on what the death of Beatrice would mean in terms of losses to humanity's common heritage, be it the sound of her sobbing or of her piano melodies, the compulsive tapping of her long index finger on her temple when she harbored dark thoughts, or any other little thing. It didn't matter. Everything would indiscriminately vanish. Everything. All these thoughts made for some blissful slumbers indeed. Then days became weeks, and before he knew it, it was Matthew's turn to throw his secrets at her, his hopes, his cries of despair, as if throwing coins in a wishing well. She'll be dead by the end of the month, he promised himself. Wow. Documents? Alright. Novel page 4.
A murderer's diary. Carl's detective training compelled him to write some excerpts down. What sort of monster could give life to such a bizarre tale?
The two lovebirds were still going at it 7 months later, though, confiding fears and desires alike near the fireplace several days a week. The populace took notice, and wounding words eventually found their way to Matthew's ear, prompting him to take action to prove his gentlemanship. He had to ask Beatrice's hand in marriage. He would have more than enough time to kill her later. Today, when Matthew stares at the motionless ceiling just like he did 20 years ago, he still wonders what he would be removing from existence by slitting Beatrice's throat, what he would be depriving his children of then, as if soothed by his fantasy, he gently drifts up, smiling the night away. Wow. Dark. Joe Desson. That's a guy with the cheetah. Interesting. Okay. There's another gun rack that's empty.
Not a single weapon was left. All of them were gone.
That's the second empty gun rack we found. There's an ammo box. We have a gun. We haven't had to use it yet for anything. But I mean, it's still kind of early in the game. We're only like about maybe two hours in. Maybe something will come to kill us later. Who can say, really? Alright, let's look around the property. It had a dog. Alright, and there's a cabin that way too. Is that maybe where we crashed? That'd be where we crashed. Secret project. Solving mysteries. Alright, that needs to go off. I'm sorry. The music is killing me. It was cute for like the first 20 minutes. It's kind of maddening now. I can understand why all these people are dead. Their choice of music drove them to madness. Nope, this wasn't it. I don't think. No, I don't think so. Let's go check it out anyway. It might be something. I don't think it is. I think we're still missing something vital. Wolf tracks. Yeah, it just says ice wall. Can we go around? We can go this way.
I sensed that the cold was beating a retreat, as if he was moving away from some kind of center of gravity.
Okay. That's cool, I guess. Didn't really answer my question. I don't know what we would need.
Another phantom disappeared in the wilderness. Carl had seen
Oh.
what happened to it too.
Oh!
A third phantom gently faded away.
Haha! Because we found
Carl
all these
noticed
people.
that as the cursed villagers finally
Got
left
it.
reality, he could feel a sense of unburdening exuding from them in an almost intimate way.
Because we keep finding all these frozen dead people. We didn't find you yet? No? There's like another lady. Maybe. Or someone with long hair. I guess we need to find one more person before we can unlock this ice wall. I got it. Okay.
The further Carl moved away from the ice wall, the more his senses came back to him.
Gotcha. Hurry! Oh god, he's slowing down. It's so cold. Oh, I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Yeah, the car's right up here. Hurry! Don't freeze. There it is. Get in. Like, we didn't find the bodies of the people that were here in this car. I'm not sure who these people were, but we didn't find them. Let's go in here to the general store. A, to warm up, and B, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think that I did, but whew, okay, warming up. Are these, oh, these are all fire starters, see? I need to take those. Those are good to have. Get more of that ice. There's a couple cabins and shacks out here we could check out. I don't think we've been over here yet. Should I be following more wolf tracks? Well, it goes the other way. It's going into the general store. But where are you coming from? I'm assuming they're important, otherwise they wouldn't be here. And wolves have been a very big part of this game so far. The woodlots. This is a new area. Ah. Okay. Here's something new. Got a lantern. Who was sleeping here? More bottles. Can I, go in this tent? I can't. This might just be someone's campground. I don't know if this has any importance. Someone was here. They're no longer here. That's okay. More wolf tracks. Let's get our map out again. Okay, so wolf prints go this way. Or rather, they come from this. Where'd they go? What's that? Is that a wolf? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, time out. Time out. No. Inventory? I have bullets. Where's my gun? Did I maybe put the gun in the truck? Because I didn't think I was gonna need it? I could have. Shoot. Consumables? No. Oh, no! Ah, crap. I have a crowbar. I think I got rid of my gun. Oh, no. Come at me, brah. You know how I was saying I didn't think there was going to be any combat in this game?
Carl never thought he would be dancing with the wolves.
Come here, you. Where you running? You punk-ass wolf bitch. Got you. I got your number, Wolfie. Alright, so, hey, I might want to get that gun back. Because it turns out there's combat in this game. And those wolves just tried to eat me. What's up now? There's a bed symbol not too far from here. More wolf tracks. Oh no, the music again. Okay, put it away, idiot. Thank you. Lots of fire starters. Logis B.
The crossbow bolts had the same
Oh.
origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
Yeah, that was the same crossbow bolt we found in that car, right?
Without a single window to brighten things up, the inside of the cabin was almost pitch black. Beware of close encounters of knee and furniture.
His toothbrush is still wet. Oh. So I thought so. This must have happened very recently. Suitcase with clean clothes. Please stop. The music. First aid kit. Cool. We need that after our little wolf encounter. So, some cigarettes. Yeah, could we need more cigarettes? Sure. I don't know what the cigarettes do. Consumable. Like, I have 25 packs of cigarettes. For what? I take a puff and then it's gone. I don't know what it does. So cold. So very, very cold. So, what's in here?
Welcome to Alibaba's Cave, Lumberjack Edition. Surely Carl would find something worth his time in here.
A magnet! Hey, I've been looking for magnets. And a forest cabin key. Hardware. Could we use maybe the magnet to get that key out? Be too cumbersome to carry around. Well, it'd sure make killing those wolves a whole lot easier. To Paul and Jean-Pierre. Don't forget to return the key for the cabin if you have to use it. Thank you. Your supervisor. P.S. The next bus for Shipabugamu will be October 12th. Next one is 2 weeks later. Shibabugamu. Shibabu. Halabu. Halle Berry. Got a flare. I'm finding a lot of items, but I have no idea what to use them for. Excuse me? I thought I heard a wolf. Maybe it was the wind. Let's say it's the wind. Because I still don't have my gun. Let's say it's the wind. Should be up here. On the right. There it is. Come on, Carl. Or wolf tracks. I wonder if I should be like hunting these wolves down, or if that's just an optional choice.
It was a typical shack, just like the ones you hear about in Quebecois legends.
In Quebec,
Local lumberjacks used it to rest and twice a day heat up their pea soup.
Half full or half empty? Oh. I have no logs? I've been just collecting logs like a mofo, I thought. Guess not. My inventory's full. Inventory's full, Carl. There we go. So, what's in here? Nothing? Nothing. They should have put a carpet here.
The food, the clothes, the general warmth of the place. No evidence of escape. Carl was sure of it. People were here not long ago.
Right, that's what we keep saying.
Expected to come back.
Like it happened suddenly. Whatever happened in an instant. People were flash frozen. I mean, I'm assuming. And then there's an ice cave up here, which we could check out. I'm not sure if we'd be able to access it, but it is on the map. I can't see anything. Out. Okay. We go straight. Do. Ice cave. I'm not sure what we would find in an ice cave. But we could always check it out after the game loads. More ice? The icy cavern. Whoa! No! Whoa! Oh! Oh! Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Okay, there's wolves in there. Hold on. I'm going back to get my gun. Oh no. That actually got me. I was like, oh my god. Don't kill me, please. Into the icy cavern, where there may be more wolves.
The cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere.
Oh.
It seeped into bones and into every breath to get
Holy crow.
until it stopped.
Well, could you maybe told me that?
Just in warm clothes to survive.
Could you have told me that before I went in there? He's about to freeze to death. I gotta get warmer clothes from that old dude that tried to shoot us. Come on. There's your car.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
Go faster. Oh my god. In you go. Hope your heater works. Whew! Alright. So, we need to make that caribou stuff for that old dude before... Whew. He is...
Cold turned into pain.
He's not doing
Carl needed
good.
to find someplace warm.
Alright, there's a house not far from us here. We can go in and warm up. Okay, so here's the Blaze's house. Out. Okay. Good. Good. Now, I think... Oh, you don't have one in here. Oh, no, you do. Attach wire. Yeah, wired magnet. That's what I wanted. So now if we go out here to the shed, we have a wire, we have a magnet, and reach object. We got the key.
What could it be for?
It's for this.
Shed? Carl couldn't reach it with his arm alone.
Oh,
But he had more than a few tricks up his sleeve to pick it up.
lots of flares. What are the flares for? Another gas can. Chainsaw won't work. Fire starter. I mean, there's lots of supplies in here, which is great. Is that all there is? I opened this up just to find supplies? Oh, no. That's not what I wanted? Ugh. Oh, killing me. I mean, it's great. We opened it up and we found supplies, but that's not what I wanted at all. Alright. Now there's just like backtracking. I don't mind backtracking. I just want to know where I have to go and what I have to do. Dead guy. You're still dead. Sorry. Sorry, friend. Huh? Oh. That's handy. I would have missed that. I can climb up. Climb up to do what? Sherry wine! This is what I've been looking for. I wasn't able to get it at the doctor's house. Even though they had like an entire rack full of wine. So now... we can go make our booze. Give it to that old guy, Rosaire.
You had to be
Oh,
out of
no.
your mind to cook up white whiskey again.
Ah.
The
Got it.
all-surrounding stench of alcohol alone was
Ah.
enough to gas a man to death.
Alright. Now, I see more wolf tracks here. Just out of curiosity, I'm wondering where they go.
Carl felt that it was mission accomplished, with the wicked nectar in his hands.
And it is mission accomplished, but... Oh, it's going to the ice cave. That's where we want to go. Okay. I'm excited. We actually did something. Alright, let's go to old dude's house. He'll give us warm clothes, which is what he was supposed to do before, but we didn't have the booze to give him. Hopefully he doesn't shoot us in the face again. Alright. Now... what's the haps? Yeah. Hey, old man. You suck. I got your booze. Don't you shoot me. Yeah, I got your damn caribou.
Ah, quand on cherche, on trouve. Parce que je t'aime bien, à cette heure, je vais te dire quelque chose. Tu fais bien de prendre ma pénice. Parce que par là-bas, tu vas...
Yeah, give me that.
le vrai froid.
I want to explore that icy cave.
Place comme t'en as jamais connu dans ta vie.
Go faster. Thank you. Winter is coming. I don't know if we explored everything else there was to explore in here. I don't think there was.
Hé, la Corriveau, Batèche, ça te passe l'envie de te marier, la Corriveau? As-tu es tous ces maris? Chouic,
I don't really care what you have to say. You tried to shoot me. We're not friends. Don't pretend that we're friends. Yeah, this is the cave. How many wolves should I expect in here?
Luckily, he had the coat to protect him from the biting.
Yeah. What's up now? How you like me now, biting cold? How you like me now? We are going to equip our gun. We only have 3 shots? I thought we found bullets. Thought we did. Guess not. Ooh. Alright, this place is kind of like a maze.
More materials were needed to stir
Ow.
up the flames.
I can start a fire, but I don't have any wood. Excuse me. Did that wolf just disappear? Nice. Hello? Wolves. Is that a body? It is!
Another instance of this magic ice.
Yeah. Maybe this is the one we were looking for.
Lying on the ground, so afraid. The plot thickened like water into ice. He had been running in fear from something creeping towards him, against which he couldn't do anything, only to end up like this, petrified and cold.
That sucks. That's a shit way to die. Where'd you come from? Okay. Explosives? What the hell were you doing up here? Oh, I guess it's a mine. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Maybe. Regent's log.
It seemed as though Regent had been ready to take up arms and slay people like Hamilton. Could he have committed murder for his cause? Who could have gotten killed in front of his very eyes?
Old Rosaire had told me the mine administrators were having us on, and that the mines from before the war were neither collapsed nor inaccessible. Well, as usual, the old man was right. These damn English people keep lying to us every damn day because we're just slaves to them. Water boys. White Negroes. Ooh. Sorry, I should have censored myself there. Like Bellier said, we'll see who the slaves are by the end of the year. I'll set up the heart of my government in those mines of resistance. Watch out, fat cats. I'm putting bayonets on our cannons. The English tell us the region is full of resources. The resources they're forgetting about is our seniors. It's full of old people around here, and they've got plenty of resources. Old man Rosaire, in exchange for a full load of bottles of caribou a day, put us in contact with the best our country has to offer. Veterans, hunters, and the salt of the earth. I'm telling you, these people have shotguns upon shotguns and blinds all over the territory. They agreed to lend me some, pretty much no questions asked. I still told them a big fat cat hunt was in the works. I also told them our aim was to make sure there was not a dead one of them left from here to the Ottawa River. Okay. So here's all the guns that we've been looking for. Well, 2. Field rifle. Enfield rifle. Revolution. Dig it. I have no wood to start a fire. Is there wood here? Yeah. Oh, my inventory's full. Of course it is. Thank you. Pain in my ass. Alright, we haven't had to kill any wolves yet. And we found that 4th body. That was Kid Case in the ice. So I wonder if that means that we can... Well, there's nothing over here. So we'll go back. And I wonder if that means that we would then be able to go past that ice wall. What? How do we get in here? I can't jump down. Is there something else I need to find? Oh. Dynamite. I guess we're gonna blow our way out. Really? I had to look it up because quite honestly I didn't know what I was doing wrong. There was one tiny point on that giant plank that you could interact with. Okay. Now, we can also go further down. I don't know if there's anything down here worth of interest. Fire starter, matches, more hardware. Like, does this go anywhere special?
Ice seemed to take over this place like mold. That wall wasn't there earlier. How was he going to get out of here?
How about the dynamite? Oh god! I don't like the skull. How'd that do? We need more?
The ice, oddly, did not budge despite the powerful fiery blast. Something was definitely rotten in this place.
Well, that's great. Now I'm stuck. WTF? That's the way out. That's the way out. That's where I came in. So what else am I missing? can do something else. I'm not gonna drop down there.
Carl suddenly felt observed.
What?
He was worried about a presence around him.
Presents? Excuse me? No. Up yours. Yeah. Who likes me? Who wants a piece of me now? How do you like me now? I have the dynamite. But should I be using it over here? Aha! Alright, imminent death. Sorry, frozen guy. That makes sense. I was using dynamite on the wrong wall. Happens sometimes. Oh, you're alive. Well, still dead, but in one piece.
No stone can withstand the force of dynamite.
Aha! Can we put this ladder down? So we don't die? Cool. It also got dark. Was it this dark before? I want to say no. Where did we wind up? I wondered. Oh, we're not too far. A little bit spooky. So now we can go back to that ice wall, though. Because we found our last spirit. I think. So if we turn around... Mer, mer, mer. That's for sure. I want to finish this damn ice wall. Ice wall. You're the last one, right?
The last phantom, lost in solitude up
Bye.
until now.
Bye,
Joined
Z's.
the others in the forest's darkness, free at last to enjoy an eternal, well-deserved slumber.
You're welcome, Ghost Friends.
Carl was only beginning to understand the horror which had struck his village. He understood that the dead were piling up and that he couldn't help them by himself. The road was clear for him. He needed to push further north, and fast, to find help.
Sure did. Finally. That took forever. Alright. I hope I can take you on the path here. Will you fit, or you're not going to go over those boards, is my fear. Oh, no! Come on! I know what we need to do. We need to fix that snowmobile is what it is. And we haven't fixed it yet. But I think that we're going to leave that for another time, because we've been recording now for pretty close to 2 hours. Even with editing, I think it's going to be about that amount. Anyway, this has been Kona video 2 in our series. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and subscribe for more like this. I hope you're enjoying this game so far. I am. I know there's a lot of small town kind of mystery stuff going on. Hopefully in our next video we'll be able to solve some more of this. But at least we're making progress, and that's important. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I appreciate y'all watching. Catch you for the next one. Peace!